Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars Radio. We're here. We switching it up. We got a couple of guests here. We got Two Forte, 20 Forte. Introduce yourself.
Two Forte, man, from Oakland, California.
And
I think you're getting a phone call. Go ahead and silence that, mute that. Um, and then Keisha.
I'm Juju.
And I'm the Curse. We're right here. Mars Radio 95.5 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all the way into 209. So, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
Okay, great.
Everybody doing good? We got a lot of cool topics and stuff we want to go over. Juju, you want to jump us into our first?
I'm excited to switch it up. So I wanted to, for the first thing, I wanted to, considering the fact that this is an internet-based situation we got going on here. And most of us remember a time before the internet, right? I think we're all old enough to remember before there was internet.
Yeah.
Y'all notice a difference how people interact these days face to face after the internet has been around? Like the people that have been raised up with the internet and internet conversations and social media presence, you really get like a different interaction face to face with people. People will have a certain energy online, and then when you meet them face to face, they may not really look the same, act the same, talk the same.
Because they ain't got no social skills nowadays. Like they not. That's the problem. They too much on
Yeah.
the phones. Where when you get in somebody's face, now you don't know how to talk to them though. That's the problem. That's what it is. No
Yeah.
social skills.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I think that, and the kids are going to be hurt the most because when we were little, we used to go outside and interact with other kids. Now they're just each on
We be
tablets.
outside finding people in the neighborhood on our bikes or running amok through the neighborhood all day till the street lights came on, and
I never
That's
wanted
it.
to be in the house.
Yeah.
right?
I always wanted to be outside.
Yeah.
That's why I make my kids go out though, because
Yeah.
if I didn't, they go show they things all day long, all day.
For sure.
I noticed it like with grown adults. Grown adults, they talk to you a certain way, or you see their presence on.
Let's just keep it real. What you mean is men don't know how to approach women anymore.
That too.
That's what you're trying to
Oh,
say.
Okay, now that yeah.
Fellas don't got game no more because they used to
No.
just hit in the DM and be like, Netflix and chill or not. And based on
Yeah.
that answer is if they're gonna meet up or not. Before you used to have to talk to a
You
girl,
had to
ask her what
actually
she
impress
likes.
Somebody face to face, and now
Yeah.
dudes are hella goofy. They just be hella weird in person. Like they
Shit,
don't know
I
how
used to
to.
have to go get in the car and hit some coders to knock females. I couldn't just get on the internet. I had to hit some coders, man, to be able to knock something back then. So
Yeah. I used to go to the mall and get 10, 12 rejections before I caught my one yes.
you
You
know
know
it.
what I'm saying?
You
That
had-
one yes was all that mattered, you
You
know?
had to get
And I didn't
those
give a fuck
rejections,
about
yeah.
those 12 no's.
No,
You know,
I'm
and
like,
I'm like,
that one.
come on, that's why I was so
And you
good
had
at
to
sales.
get, and you had to get the number on a little piece of ripped out notebook paper. Somebody scribbled on
Mhm.
something. They'd be like, "Who got a pen? Who got a
Until
piece of
pages
paper?"
came around.
Let me ask Tay, since he's a dude. Remember you used to call a girl at their house
Yeah,
and either their brother or their mama used to answer?
right.
Kids don't know shit about that now.
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, you used to have to talk to the mom or the brother for a couple minutes
Yeah.
to get to the sister
Yes.
Yeah.
or the
Yes.
daughter or whatever.
They
Yeah,
don't know nothing about that at all.
yeah.
Or if you were talking on the phone to somebody already, and then somebody else picks up the other line. And
Right,
listening.
that didn't happen to me other times too. Matter of fact, I done did people like that. I remember grabbing the other phone and putting my hand like this and then holding it right here to listen to their whole conversation.
Yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure. Here's another thing with technology. Remember the
Oh, God.
you got mail.
Or
AOL,
how about-
the internet, the
Yes.
first internet. You
Or
used to
you-
have to hang up the phone to be able to use the internet.
That's what I'm saying. People will, your mom would be like, "Get off the phone, because we got to use the internet," or "Get off the internet, we got to use the phone." You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
I missed all that. I was in and out of jail too much. I think I missed that part.
You missed that part?
Aw.
There was this thing called dial-up, bro. It was hella slow.
Shit
You know
took
how
like
when you're
20
slow,
minutes.
your phone is slow out of service? That's how the internet regularly was.
and we were
And
all
you couldn't
amazed.
use the house phone and the internet at the same time because it was on the same line. So you had to pick one or the other. Crazy. And everything was wired. If your computer was over
Where was
there,
I at when this was happening?
hey, if your computer was over there, you used to have to run a wire over there to use your computer.
That's
Hella
crazy. I
crazy.
did all that time, bro. I was in jail probably. I had to be in jail if I missed that because I don't
Yeah.
remember none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Wi-Fi shit got people spoiled, boy.
So you think we should go back to just regular computers?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I think we should just push our kids outside, like she was saying. We
Yeah.
need to get your ass outside and go
At the
jump
same time,
rope or
they
something.
need to know, what's going on with this stuff. They need to know how to use it though, because this is the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? But we also need to make their ass go outside and socialize more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they do need to know how to use this stuff because that's the future.
And it's gonna hold them back if they're the only one that doesn't know how to log online or use YouTube and shit like that. Your kid's gonna be the laughing stock, like, bro, you know how to use YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro, Jesus, you don't know how to search? Like, come on, your kid's gonna be the one getting laughed at or whooping ass for getting laughed at, but you don't want to have your kid do that. But yeah, the cool thing about nowadays is you can find anything. The fucked up thing about nowadays is you can find anything.
Anything.
You don't ever have to pick up a book or no facts anymore. You can just Google it.
They don't do
Like, no, that was it.
no more.
It was on the 19th. No, it wasn't. It was on the 19th. Google. Oh, you right. It was the 19th.
Oh.
Yeah. Encyclopedia. We used to have to look it up by the letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that no more.
No, the encyclopedia's then turned into Google. Yeah.
I feel like that. I mean, I don't know. It's easier. But you ain't. I mean, it's easier.
You think take it off?
Learning is remembering things, right? So basically remembering things. So if you go to the internet, learn something right there off the internet, and then remember it, you're still doing the same thing. You learn it. You just got to remember everything you learn.
If you're retaining it.
Yeah. How many of you guys remember your old phone number?
I remember my house phone number.
Yeah.
1185. I'll never forget that one.
You remember yours? I remember mine. You remember yours?
I don't think I do.
Now, here's the thing. You remember your best friend or your girlfriend or whoever you used to call?
Mhm.
If you got arrested right now and needed to call somebody, would you have 3 numbers memorized?
No, I got your number memorized now. I do know
I mean,
your
because
number.
that's me, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people probably got my number
memorized. I got my
memorized.
mama number memorized. I got my wife number memorized. And who else number memorized? I got
We don't want to make this all about you, bro. So anyway, no, I'm just saying the memory is not being used nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, learn us either.
Right.
We don't have to learn those numbers anymore. We don't have to learn addresses. We don't have to learn directions, bro. Directions.
You remember? We had to write that down.
Printing out MapQuest, you'd have like 42 pages of directions how to get
Even
somewhere.
that's getting advanced. You know what I mean? Before it was, okay, you're going to go down to the Walmart, right? Right before the McDonald's, you turn left, right? There's going to be a greenhouse on the corner. Yeah, if you went to the red house, you went too far.
Right. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and if you fucked up directions, you'd have to come back and finish getting directions, bro. I went down there, wasn't no red house.
So my question is, should we let our kids experience that one day? Like, tell them to go, we're going to give you directions to go somewhere, take your phone from you, and just give them directions, just let them experience it one day?
Just let them loose in the wild?
What you think? What you think, Keisha?
I think, yes. It's a lot of things. My kids never took the bus before.
What?
Your kids never took the bus?
My kids have never took the bus.
Bro, when I started working at Livewire Barbershop 7 years ago, me and my niece used to ride the bus to work every day.
She knew what bus to get
Every
on.
day. She knew what time. She knew when we were going to be late. We're going to have to run today, aren't we? Yep, we are. We about to miss this bus. Let's go. Like, you got to let them know a little bit of the struggle. See, this is my thing. The kids need to know the struggle, but they don't need to live the struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
They, like, just let them know what it is, and then, you know, keep it moving. Don't keep them in the struggle. You know what I mean? Like, our parents kept us in the struggle.
Me too.
We could
Kept
do
me in the struggle. That's crazy.
like the high schools do and play the game on them. You know, where they got to go to the funeral and all that, the car accident.
The what?
No,
Car
this is
accident?
some shit I don't know about. Go ahead.
What is that?
Go ahead, man. I'm new to funerals and accidents. What you talking about?
At the high schools, they set up a prop, and like I think only one family member knows, and then you get a call saying like, "Oh, your kid got in a car accident, or your mom got in a car accident." They get to the scene, everything. They have the fake
Oh, I know.
Wait,
what
is
you're
that to
talking about.
prevent drunk driving?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had that in the military work. It wasn't set up. It was like the actual car of a big accident where it was all fucked up. They left that right in the front gate.
Yeah.
So every time you came on base, you saw that car. So you was like,
It's a scared straight tactic.
scared
yeah,
straight.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But these kids don't get scared easy.
No,
Yeah,
you know what'll scare them? Jail.
I was gonna say jail.
I think every
They
kid
ain't
should-
scaring them no more.
Not pretending like they gonna go and have somebody yell at them.
No.
They gotta actually go.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think every kid should have to spend a weekend in jail.
Yeah.
Do the food,
Oh
Yeah.
do the cot, do the blankets, get your roll of toilet paper, do that whole shit for a weekend.
Yep.
And the COs should be hard on them, just like, you know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, they're only getting out on Monday. Fuck that.
All right, so I went to jail when I was 14, 15 years old. I actually went there and had to do time in the jailhouse, 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That didn't change nothing for me because I
That didn't derail your shit at all.
It didn't scare me at all. It made me feel like this shit easy. I can do this shit because you know what? Y'all don't realize your parents is already setting you up for prison when they put you on punishment. Because they put you in your room, they take your TV from you, they tell you can only use your books, you can't use nothing else. What is that? That's prison.
No, that's
you only come out that motherfucker to go to. You only come out here to go to the bathroom.
It's not the parents setting us up for.
They don't know it.
It's the schools. Think about chow hall, principals, the warden, all that shit. Schools exactly like jail.
But all of it is though. Both of it. You right. All of it is though. All of it. You in that room and that's prison. I've been there.
I don't know, bro. That's discipline.
Yeah,
like how you
you in that room
then
with
the
no
military is the same thing.
The military is government, so that makes sense.
I'm saying it's the same thing though. In jail and in that room, I could not come out that room. I did not have no TVs. I couldn't socialize with nobody. I had no phones. I only time I could come out that motherfucker to go to the bathroom and go right back to my room. It was the same thing in jail. Same thing.
I feel like any traditional American institution.
I promise you, ask any nigga that.
No, I said I don't believe that.
If I ask anybody that been in jail, is it the same thing?
I feel like any traditional American institution, they want to get kids or young people to adhere to certain ways to conform, and that's how we get people to do what we want in order to work the jobs that we want them to, in order to do the things we like. It is forceful conformment. That's what it is. Like
it's a form of control.
Correct, and that's what I feel like. I feel like the educational system is like that. The prison system is like that. The government, the military.
Shit, the workforce is like that. Hospitals look like that.
Exactly.
You got to get signed in.
Exactly.
You can only visit from certain hours. Wait, but
like
my mama's sick all night. Why do I gotta leave at 9?
Exactly.
When you think about it, everything like that. You're right, man.
Yeah. So I mean, people in this country, like the people that are in charge, they don't like it when people free think. They don't like it when we do things on our own terms. And even when like I find myself, sometimes you do things differently than I think is okay, and then I have to question myself.
You mean when I do things the right way and you do them the wrong way?
But I gotta question myself and say, am I trying to just stick to the rules that have been taught to me by society, and I'm not listening to your way of doing things because it doesn't adhere to that what I've already been taught? Or is it that you're truly wrong? And a lot of the times it's
not that, obviously.
A lot of the times you're not wrong. It's just a way different thought process, and it goes against.
Somebody did talk to you. You need to go ahead and talk to my wife for me. I'm saying that was good. That was good talk right there, man.
Yeah.
That was good talk,
See,
man, for real.
See, I'm like the opposite of Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil thinks all men are wrong and all women are right.
Right.
Obviously, he had it fucked up for the last 20 years because he's getting divorced. So he could eat a dick. But
Dr. Phil?
Yeah, Dr. Phil. His wife's leaving him for some young buck.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and throw that Steve Harvey in there too.
In my opinion, right, the man's way of thinking is based on his life that led him up to that. So you can't really tell him he's wrong, because if he's defensive, then that means people have been trying to fuck him over his whole life. So how you just gonna be like, oh, don't be defensive no more? If I stop being defensive, I'm gonna start getting fucked over.
Right.
That goes for all people though.
Nah, women is different. Y'all need to just listen.
Oh, damn.
I'm just playing.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
Society have you thinking you're supposed to do stuff a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just want to do what I want to do. I got to do it your way. Like everybody telling me, put a roof in your car or whatever. I don't want a roof. You know what I'm saying? But you got in Oakland, no, this is how you supposed to do it in Oakland. Oakland is. I don't want
Oh my goodness, the struggle, Tay. Jesus, to roof or not to roof?
Not that way. Well, shit, I done been through the struggle to get to this point.
Yeah, you earned that. You earned the opportunity to roof or not to roof.
Hell yeah, man, and I could really stand on that.
All right, so you're pro roof or you're anti roof?
I don't like roof.
Okay, what about you?
I don't have an opinion.
What about you?
Don't matter.
I think I like the roof. You talking about the roof of the car, right?
No, I'm talking about the sunroof.
Oh, a sunroof.
Oh, you didn't even know what he was talking about.
Hey, that's why I asked.
You had a whole opinion.
I didn't have an opinion. I was barely about to give my opinion.
Right,
what you mean?
He found out the facts and knew what it was exactly before he gave it up.
So people are encouraging you to get a sunroof in your car.
Yes.
And you're saying you don't want a sunroof.
Because I don't like it.
Oh, no, you gotta have a sunroof.
Sunroofs don't go on every car.
No, you gotta have a sunroof.
Everybody say on Mustang the Chevy, you're supposed to put them on there. That's what everybody keep telling me. I'm like, oh, that ain't what I want to do. Because it be hot. The sun coming through that motor.
Isn't that when you close it?
They got the thing right there. I just don't want them.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
need
making
to
excuses. But
Yeah,
I just
you
want
don't need the hassle. You rather just not deal with it.
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody in the comments, to roof or not to roof?
Roof or not to
They gonna
what
stay
y'all
roof,
think?
nigga. They gonna stay roof. That's a share, a 6.7 share. I mean, a 7.1 share and a 6.7 a Mustang. I know y'all gonna say roof though.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't think he could go wrong, roofing or not roofing. All right, it's still a dope car, right?
Right.
All right. Do y'all think y'all should whoop your kids?
Yes.
That's a good one. Me, I ain't whooping my daughter at all, but my son.
Why not?
Because I mean, I just feel like I should let the mother do that. Like I just feel like
That's a good way. Will she?
Well, we don't really give whoopings in the household like that though, like, cause I mean, like, what is that gonna do? You know, like, I mean, like,
Scare them straight?
I'm gonna scare you straight, then I'm gonna get up over you and scare you straight. You know,
How long is that gonna work though?
It worked though for a while.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter 5, but I ain't gonna scare.
She got him wrapped around his
Yeah.
finger.
I ain't about to, and I got
No, but it's like this. Like every child and every parent situation is unique. You can't really say all kids need to be whooped. You can't say no kid should be whooped because it's not like that. It's not just simple cut and dry black and white like that.
I just think of slavery when I do it, because I have, did it, and then later on, I'm thinking
Makes you feel bad.
Yeah, like I started thinking about slavery.
Yeah.
I'm master now. Now who the fuck am I to be master?
So you're traumatized. You don't want to traumatize.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What do you think?
I think I don't want to do it. I don't want to whoop my kids. I think some kids do need it because, like you said, every kid is different. And some kids learn by just getting yelled at. Some kids learn by just looking at them crazy. They get scared and cry and feel bad. Some kids
Piss their
don't.
pants and shit.
Some kids don't give a fuck. And you could whoop them, and they'll still go do what they do. And that don't work either. Like, I feel like just like every person, kids are different.
I don't believe that last part where you said you could whoop them, they're still going to do what they want. There
definitely
comes a point
kids-
where you can whoop them enough to where they get the point.
Mm.
I just feel
But
like
they're still gonna do what they do.
if they're to the point where they don't care and that they're getting whooped,
Prime
you're not
example.
whooping them enough.
I got
Not
whooped,
enough as in-
I got whooped so much that the whoopings didn't hurt no more.
No, but what I'm saying, were you
This
whooped?
man right
Okay,
here.
listen, were you whooped often or were you whooped a lot?
I was whooped every time I fucked up.
Okay, what was a whooping for you?
A stitching cord and that type of shit.
With your pants on or pants off?
Sometimes with them on, sometimes with them off.
Okay, if it would have always been with them off, I bet you would have learned.
But them was the worst. Let
Let you get some leg
But
whoops.
they didn't. But after a while, they just stopped because I sit there and won't even cry.
This man got whooped, and he still did whatever.
No,
he
I didn't
wanted
get
to do.
whooped enough.
You don't think you got whooped enough?
I didn't get whooped enough either. Let
Call
me stop lying on
Uncle
y'all,
Victor.
man. My mom and them, they didn't whoop me enough either. They gave me a few whoopings. But they
See what
didn't
I'm
whoop me
saying?
enough.
Like, there's a level. Like, now I might not want to take it there with my daughter, but if I'm keeping it real, I could whoop my daughter more to get her more in line. It's like my daughter she got in trouble last night. She got a spanking last night. My daughter's on like a 3-4 month rule. Every 3 or 4 months, I'm gonna just stop letting shit slide for like a week, and then just let her earn her ass whooping. Like I gave her warning a few nights ago, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, look, you've been a little bit extra lately. You're going a little hard with the attitude and the breathing heavy and the rolling of the eyes. That shit ain't gonna last much longer. This is your warning. Then she explained it to her. Your dad's giving you a warning. And then last night, I asked her to do something with her words, and she slammed the notebook down on the couch in front of me. To the room, touch your toes, 2 hits on the ass with the belt. Boom, she should be good for a few months now. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to get out there and do child abuse with her to get the point across, but I do think every now and then you gotta bring them back. You know what I mean?
See,
I was to the point as a kid where I needed child abuse to get me in line. Yeah, but I could recognize that.
I feel like if I get to the point where I want to put hands on my child or anybody for that matter, then it's just my anger. Like, I'm not teaching anybody anything. Like, if I want to whoop somebody's ass because they pissed me off that bad, it's just my anger, and it's not actually going to teach them anything. It's
So
just
you don't
gonna
ever
make,
think it's
it's going to
warranted?
make
Maybe
me
she
feel
give them a
better.
whooping after you calm down. That way it won't be as bad.
Guarantee you, after you calm down, you're not going to want to whoop them.
Hold
no
on,
more.
check this out.
Right.
That's what happened last night.
Right.
I gave her about 10 minutes. I told her, I said, go to your room and go to bed. And then I sat down, chilled, and then I went in there and I whooped her. I did give myself a minute to, because I was like, look, she's getting me hot right now. I was trying to talk myself into doing it, really, to be honest with you, because I really didn't want to do it. I don't be wanting to whoop her.
You understand the concept that this hurts me more than this gonna hurt you now, huh?
It's not that, it's just that when a female cries, it does something to me. So my daughter times 1,000. So her crying, she could damn shoot my leg, and if she's crying, I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Right.
You know what
I mean? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the saying was. Like when I used to get my whoopings, my mom used to be like this gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, and I never understood that.
I thought it was bullshit.
Me too, until the shoe was on the other foot. Because now it really tears you up to have to do that though.
Yeah.
It really hurts you.
I don't like doing it.
None of you like to do it. I already know.
What about you, Keisha? You care about whooping your kids?
My kids, they ain't got no whoopings, but I feel like.
Oh, excuse me, Mother of the Year over here.
No, I'm just saying, they ain't no whoopings, like, because I already know my temper and my attitude is going to lead to a punch or something, so.
Well, you're going to end up in the middle of the street with them?
Nah, no shit.
Squaring up and shit?
Just bobbing and weaving.
No, but I think if kids are bad, that me personally, I feel like do you, like, to the police authorities, whoever, do you want me to whoop his ass to keep him under control, or do you want to have to do it and lock him up later?
I don't think it's their choice. I don't think it should be up to them.
No,
They
you're
sure
not.
act like it is.
Want to come.
They
Yeah,
sure act like
want to
it's
step
their
in and
business.
all that. What do you want?
Look,
You want me to whoop his ass, or you want to take him?
Look, CPS should never be in my business. If CPS is in my business, that's a whole nother problem. Because the kid fucked up or something to where CPS is getting in my business. CPS don't just get in your business out of nowhere, bro.
Nah, but
Have you ever had CPS on you?
No.
Have you?
I've been in situations.
No. Has CPS ever came and said you're being a bad kid? You're whooping your That's what I'm saying. So if CPS is around, somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody fucked up.
The baby mama lost the kids, and that's how they got in. I had to fight to get them back.
That wasn't you though. Somebody fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We talking about us being responsible for our children. If CPS is asking me about doing something I'm doing to my kid, I fucked up somewhere.
Right, they ain't asking me that.
Yeah. And it might not be that I fucked up by whooping them. I might have did it at the wrong time, or my daughter might have talked, which she should have been scared to do that. You know what I mean? Like, or known better. I fucked up somewhere if CPS is involved with my kid. I think.
That's crazy though, bro. They even get it above the business.
I mean, that's what my mom does for a living. It's designed to protect children.
It don't though.
But as with anything, the initial concept of shit
It started as a good idea.
Starts as a good idea.
Where's she doing that? Out here?
No, she's in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, but CPS really can do a lot of harm to families that are already having a tough time.
I feel like CPS, and this isn't just a CPS bashing shit, but fuck y'all.
Sorry to y'all CPS social workers.
Yeah, I feel like they like picking and choosing and shit. They're not consistent. That's what I don't like.
Right.
I feel like CPS needs to be consistent with it. And if they're going to take a kid for XYZ, they need to always take a kid for XYZ. If they're going to let the kid stay around with XYZ happening, they need to always let the kid stay around with that.
They playing games though, bro, because this girl lost the kids at birth. You know what I'm saying? And then I was going through a jail process thing, right? But I was showing to every court date for the kids. I was visiting the kids 5 days a week. I was doing everything I was supposed to. I did anger management classes. I did the drug classes, even though I don't use drugs, all that shit. I did all that shit. They never once let me have unsupervised business, right? So what happened was I found out later on down the line that when they took the kids, because I had this visit provider that used to bring the kids all the time, and she was like, man, you a really good father, man. I don't know why they won't give you the kids. She said, it's time for you to get your parents involved. And I'm like, I never understood what she was talking about. She was like, well, every time I see you, don't you realize that I say it's a he off, you know, I didn't pay no attention to what she said, and so I laid down, then it hit me. They had took the kids and gave them to some homosexuals at birth, right? So the homosexuals, no disrespect to homosexuals, because I had a homosexual staying at my house with my girl at the time, because she had a brother who was a homosexual.
Yeah, it don't matter.
So what? I'm just letting people know. I'm just letting the people know that it wasn't about the homosexual, because I had one at the house at the time. At all this is going on, that was gonna come to court and testify. You know what I'm saying? So, but they was trying, but it pissed me off because now I know why they trying to take my kids so badly. They wanted to give the kids to them at birth and let them raise them. So I had to, and so they were just waiting on me to screw up. They wasn't giving them to her because she already lost 3 kids prior to that. You know what I'm saying? So they were just waiting. So I had no choice but to get my mom involved. And now my twins been out here since they've been 17 months. They 11 now. We've been having them ever since.
Well, congratulations on that. I think that, as with any court situation, I think 90% of the case depends on the lawyers. If you got a piece of shit lawyer, you could lose an open and shut case. If you got a great lawyer, you could win a case you might not supposed to be winning.
They had nobody too much money at that time, so I had to get a court-appointed lawyer. So
that's what I really don't like about our system. Like,
it's not equal.
It's about what lawyer you got. The lawyer can get you off on something.
Money.
Yeah.
It's about money. Whoever has money, that's how you can afford the
I
appropriate counsel.
I just go out there $500 an hour. You say you gotta give me $500 an hour if you want me to be a lawyer.
Hey, you gotta ask him what's his winning percentage like.
He must be high, way up there.
Bro, it might be worth $500 an hour.
$500 an hour, you can go get a lawyer for like $3,000.
Yeah, you could go get a lawyer for like $3,000 and then end up paying child support. Or you could get that lawyer for $500 an hour and get child support.
I shouldn't have to be doing
no, that's what.
And
that's what I'm saying. That's why the system is fucked up. It's all about the lawyer, bro. You got a good lawyer, you can get off. Look at OJ.
Yeah.
That fool did it. And
OJ, well, you ain't slick.
And he got off.
What's OJ Simpson's favorite drink? Slice.
You know what?
Damn. Y'all crazy. All right, we got anything else?
What is thinking about like the best, funniest, or worst, just most memorable memory you guys have in the music industry? I'm curious.
In the music game.
Whether it be your performances at a show of somebody else.
My best memory of being in the music business was probably like 2018, and it was a show at Mountain House, like Cali Festo or something like that, and it was Filthy Rich and Jay Stalin on stage. It was Filthy Rich, Jay Stalin, and then me. I was standing next to them, and I fucked with them and their music and everything. And Filthy Rich was performing Make a Living.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. The whole big old crowd. He was performing. I think it was like 2018, and I think it was Make a Living. It might have been Right Now, but it was one of them big radio records of him. It was Filthy Rich, Jay Stalin, and me right there in the front. I was like, damn, this is dope. That's I will always remember that one. Yeah. What about y'all?
Mine's Arizona and was that a baby?
That shit was
Arizona
fire.
And then the LA one when the Mexicans wasn't gonna let's do video there.
In San Diego?
Boom.
Yeah, we was at a Mexican park in San Diego. I don't remember the name
Chino
of it.
Park.
No, I don't remember. I don't think it was that one. What was it called? Chicano Park.
Boom. Yep.
And you know the whole crew. Everybody's black. I'm the only Mexican in the crew. So everybody was tripping. And they rolled up on me. I'm like, hey, bro, whoopie woo. And they're like, nah, we ain't got a problem with you. It's them. Who the fuck are they? I'm like, they're here with me, bro. We're shooting the video. I was trying to, piece everything up. And it almost got ugly, but we got out of there all right. We got to shoot our video, too. They ended up being in the video.
Yeah. I'm like, and we had to wait for a guy to come and give us the okay.
Yeah, the guy that set everything up was running late, so that's why it looked bad. I'm like, bro, he's on his way. Whoopty woo. He's like, no, he didn't tell me nothing. I'm like, talk to somebody. He'll be here in a minute, bro. Give him a second. But what do you think?
I don't do music, so I don't really have.
I mean, you've been around. You don't got no memories?
Not really.
What about you?
When I was a youngster, I had this auntie named Evelyn. She met one of the Run DMC. She got us some tickets to come. They had a concert at the Coliseum. She brought me up in there. You know what I'm saying? It was LL Cool J, Run DMC, and a bunch of other people. She got me up there. I'm a youngster too. She got me up in there in the backstage, everything. But I was super excited. I'm told that was the best Night of my life.
Yeah?
Hard to top that.
What about your dopest show that you've been to?
I've been to a lot of shows. I don't know, like I would think about like my first concerts going when I was little, like yeah, like 13, 14 years old. I think my favorite events though were the Cali Roots in Monterey, and it was a 3-day festival, and everybody out there was just cool as fuck. Like you just be in a sea of people, and everybody's smoking, everybody's getting along. There, I didn't see a single fight all weekend.
Who was performing?
Cypress Hill was there,
Ooh.
and then Damian Marley.
Cypress Hill does a good show, I bet.
They had the best show. I was so excited to see them, and it was a whole bunch of people, like just a whole bunch of reggae bands and a few hip hop, but I got to see a lot of really cool shit, and it felt like a really good vibe. That's why I liked it, because everybody was just so open and chill. Like everybody got along, all different flavors of people just chilling.
Keisha, what's the dopest concert you ever went to?
It's hard to pick, huh?
I saw Eminem.
You saw Eminem?
I saw Eminem and Mace.
Dang.
Power Jam in El Paso, Texas. I saw Destiny's Child, Eminem, Mace. I think those are probably the biggest artists I've seen. What's the biggest artist y'all seen?
Busta Rhymes.
Ooh, I saw Busta Rhymes.
Saw
too.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes was dope, huh?
Yeah, Busta Rhymes, Nas.
You saw Nas? I saw Nas. I was 10 feet away from Nas while he was performing. He was performing on a little box. It was at Club Crest, downtown LA. Not downtown LA, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like the fourth floor.
We were in Vegas and Nelly passed by and I was like,
I saw Nelly. What was your dopest
I
concert?
didn't really do too many concerts, you know that? But I ended up at a little Boosie concert in Seattle though.
Oh, how was that?
That was dope.
Lil Boosie did?
Because we was with the girl I was dating at the time was Nate Robinson's, his wife. You know Nate Robinson?
Yeah, the one that got knocked out. Yeah.
With Nate Robinson. I didn't say it, but he did.
Everybody knows him as getting knocked out now. Come on.
The girl I was messing with at the time was messing with his, his girl.
Yeah.
You know, they was best friends.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they had went out there, whatever, and I just slid up there. I didn't even know they was going there. You know what I'm saying? She had went out with her girls with them.
Yeah.
I just had slid up there and just met up there. You know what, nigga? But I think about it. Why the fuck wasn't I with y'all? Why I had to come through the goddamn door when y'all went through the back door? That didn't make no sense, man. My girl was with them.
Yeah.
At the time, she was my girl at the time. Feel me?
Was she really your girl? She didn't have your back there?
I think that,
Wait,
I don't
one
know.
more.
I ain't gonna talk bad about you. I ain't even gonna say your name, man. You know what I'm
Jay
saying?
Diggs in Kansas.
Jay Dixon. Kansas City?
Mm-hmm. When we went, he came up on stage. He was in there with us. Yep.
Oh, when Jay did the show in Kansas City? Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah, that motherfucker was rocking.
When Stalin gassed up Tommy P?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I got another one for you. Look, what's the boy Cookie Buddy?
Yeah.
You can ask him too. One day they came out to Seattle, right? And I was living in Seattle at the time. Cookie Buddy came out to Seattle to do a performance up there. This was with Lil Durk when he just was getting started. Because I didn't know who this nigga was. He was on the stage with us. He went up there, bro. Everybody knew this nigga music. I'm like, this nigga, who is this nigga, bro? This nigga raw. Everybody know this nigga music, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now I had a chance to meet that nigga on his, if you remember, in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? We had a chance to meet that nigga when he was like just getting started. I'm talking just getting started.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? I was on stage with him.
Juju, you like those festivals better than like a rap show? Those.
Yes.
Why?
It's a different vibe. Like rap shows are cool. I like rap shows. I love hip hop, but usually them shows are all indoors. It's crowded. It's a different kind of attitude, a different kind of vibe. Those festivals are all outside. So there's different stages and it's huge. It's at the Monterey Fairgrounds. So it's like it's open, you're outside, it's airy. People don't feel as like stressed and pressured, and it just don't have the same kind of like intensity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more laid back. So I like that.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
At Mountain
The
House.
Cali
Yeah,
Festival.
I've been to a festival out there at the Mountain House one too. It's similar to that. Yeah, I like that better. But I don't personally like being indoors with a lot of people where I can't feel like I can't move. Like that shit makes me uncomfortable.
What
But,
about like arenas and shit?
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it really just depends on who the artist is. Because if
No.
I fuck with the artist, I'm like, oh shit, I'll go sit like this, like
Yeah,
sardines.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's fine.
She'll stand up in line
Yeah,
and shit.
I'll stand up all night. But it's just,
Well,
I think
what artist though?
that's what I'm saying. Like, if I really fuck with the artist, then I would do that. Like
which artist though?
That's what he's saying. Like, which
Oh.
artist would you do that for?
the artist today.
Yeah, any artist.
God.
Ones that are alive, obviously.
I don't even know.
I'm hanging by a pole, fucking swinging through a tree to see Tupac, but I mean, that ain't gonna happen, you know what I mean? But
I don't know. Like we went to that 50 Cent show. That was good. I liked it a lot. I don't really listen
50
too
Cent,
much.
boy, that's the one right
Yeah,
there.
he go crazy.
That fool did
listen
everything,
much
too.
to people
I
that do
want to
music
go to
today.
one of his shit though. Hope y'all be on the stage with that nigga one day, man.
There you go.
Like,
50, you gonna let him open up for you?
I'm gonna open up here one day, man. We don't go that far. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Any last words before we wrap it up, or do we got any more topics?
No, I think that was it.
Wait, I have any karaoke.
Oh, karaoke.
Karaoke. Oh my God.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Jeff Lewis. We're gonna do another karaoke thing out in Turlock. We was up there.
That shit was fun.
It was fun.
I will be the first to say it because I don't want to hear nobody talking shit. I am a terrible performer. I have never claimed to be a performer.
Right.
I ain't no singer. I ain't no dancer. I ain't no nothing. But I was out there showing my ass. I did not give a fuck. That shit was fun. That shit was fun.
It's hella fun when you on that stage though, and you just that shit be fun.
For sure.
It is. It is.
For sure. Tay, let them know where they can find you and follow you.
You can find me on 248-510 all day.
You can find me on Instagram, Juju_says_soap.
You can find me on Instagram, KeishaBaby_408.
You can find me on Instagram at IBTheCurse.
We know.
Follow the Instagram at MarsRadio209. Follow the rapper and the nurse.
Yes.
Follow Juju and Keisha's
Tea
Time with Juju and Keisha. And yeah, until the next one, we out. Mars Radio.
Welcome to Mars.